Hi, it's Nikki Angeloni, and I'm just dropping in to share a breath practice with you that can be really helpful to ground you if you are feeling pretty anxious or having a busy day and caught up in your head, and there's lots of fight flight activity happening. Sympathetic nervous system is getting a workout. This is a way to balance that, to activate the parasympathetic nervous system, your rest and digest of that autonomic nervous system. So, how do we do it? We activate that parasympathetic response or the relaxation response through lengthening our exhalation. So, that's what we're going to do. And we ground. One way that's really helpful, I find, to ground yourself is to drop your attention all the way down to the feet. So, often we're kind of living up here. So consciously dropping your attention to take it down to the feet. You might press your feet into the floor. And then notice your breath. Notice that there's an in-breath and there's an out-breath. And as you do, notice that the in-breath is associated with getting ready. It's also associated with the sympathetic nervous system. And the out-breath is associated with, it's okay, rest, relax. So we want to extend the exhalation of our breath to balance that to, I'm okay, I'm safe. So taking a breath in, excuse me, and then a breath out, and see if you can naturally lengthen your exhalation. So breathe in, and then a longer breath out. So some of you might be able to sense this. Other people find that a count can help. So you might breathe in for a count of 4 and out for a count of 6. So in 2, 3, 4, out 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then again in 2, 3, 4, out 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ideally, you would like to work towards extending the exhalation to be double the length of the inhale, so in for 4 and out for 8, or just that sense of the out breath being longer. But start with where you're at. Often it's really tricky because after we've let the breath out and the breath's gone, we just want to take that next uptake. And often the breath just comes out of the body quite quickly. So it is a practice. Don't be disheartened if it feels a little awkward or difficult to start with. The body gets used to it. It's like when you do something for the first time, it can be really feel uncomfortable or feel tricky. But if you do it a few more times and for a few days, just notice how the body adjusts. Go, oh, yeah, I know what we're doing. So I encourage you to do that. Our optional extra is to add in the feet to this. So we started with the feet grounding, for your feet on the floor, and then taking a longer exhalation. So that's one practice. An option is to use your feet in the breath practice. So you might breathe in, and as you breathe out, direct the breath down through the soles of your feet. So try that again, breathing in, and then breathe out, imagining the breath flowing down through the soles of your feet. So it's got that added attention on grounding. So either practicing that way, just a normal breath in and a direction of the breath out through the feet, or use the feet for the whole practice where you imagine breathing in through the soles of your feet and out through the soles of your feet. So some people find this helpful. In through the soles of your feet, out through the soles of your feet. Longer exhale. And you might just leave your attention in the feet. Feel the feet with the breath as you breathe in and breathe out from there. Or you might breathe in, feel the breath moving further than your feet up your body. But then with the out breath, moving down. So that is our practice. practice it and notice the difference that it feels in your body, in your nervous system, that energy level. So you can practice this with just one breath is fantastic. 3 is even better. You can practice this for a minute, 2 minutes, 5 minutes. But my advice is to start maybe with 1 breath or 3. So it's easy and it's accessible. You're more likely to do it. And when can you do this? Do it when you're triggered. So if you are triggered by something someone says or does, just take a moment, feel your feet, take that breath in, longer out breath, and then go about your day. Or do it multiple times. It is a practice. So the more you do it, the more familiar your body becomes with, that's right. That's what happens when we do this. You can also do this in wait times, maybe when you're getting frustrated, waiting in a supermarket queue or waiting at some traffic lights. Take it as a reframe, the opportunity to do a helpful and healthy practice for your nervous system. So see those opportunities as gifts. Any other times, you might do it when you sit down at your desk before you start your day, before lunch, really good to do a practice like this before you consume food, after lunch, end of the day, finding something that would be a good place for you to just practice spots of this throughout the day, just little micro practices. I hope this serves you. If you've got any questions, please get in touch. You know that I work one-on-one with people as a counsellor, as a mindfulness meditation teacher, and also with yoga. So I hope this practice serves you, and if I can be of service to you in any other way, please do get in touch.